How's it going? This is the K1 mini PC from ACEMAGIC, who sent me this for free to check out so I can let you know if it's any good, and so far it's actually been great. I've made quite a few videos on ACEMAGIC gear, ACEMAGIC, ACEMAGICIAN, Camroy, it's all under the sort of the same umbrella. I've actually been using one of their mini PCs for like 2 years now as a little mini editing workhorse. Let's see how long it takes to boot up. Not bad. On first boot, you are greeted with just a completely normal default Windows installation. There is no proprietary software that comes with this, so all you're given is just whatever Windows decides you are required to have. As always, when it comes to getting any type of pre-built PC, you should absolutely always just do a clean install of Windows, which is what I did with this. The specs are pretty good. This is not bad to have all this shoved into such a tiny little PC. You've got that AMD Ryzen 7 5700U with integrated Radeon graphics. The integrated graphics are going to be 512 megabytes, which, I mean, it's a mini PC. What do you expect? But of course, that's going to be buffed by a fair portion of shared memory from your actual RAM. For something I can fit in my pocket, this is beefy. This particular model that they sent me has 32 gigs of RAM and a 1 terabyte SSD as a boot drive. Here's a speed test of the C drive that comes with this mini PC, and ooh, no wonder it's a SATA drive. Okay, that explains it. Is this a big deal? No, it's really not. This is completely fine. It doesn't need to be anything more than this. This is completely okay. This, I believe, is why the cost is so low. All right, now that I have my own SSD installed, let's do a speed test, and yep, there it is. Perfect. Perfect. Can handle a dual monitor setup, can easily handle a 4K display. On the front, you get two USB 3.2 Gen 2 ports and a USB-C port of the same speed. Here's a speed test using an external SSD. On the back, you get an HDMI and DP port, and of course, an Ethernet port. Good stuff. And on the back, you get 4 USB 3.2 Gen 1 ports. Here's a speed test on those using the exact same drive I used on the front. Build quality is fine for what it is. The case is all plastic. Heat dissipation is also pretty good. Even under pretty intense workloads, I haven't had any issues with overheating. It's barely warm. It's also pretty quiet. Believe it or not, the fan has been turned on for most of this video, and I guarantee you haven't even been able to hear it. This can, in fact, handle 4K video playback, both when it comes to playing video files and when it comes to streaming. You can watch YouTube in 4K, it can even handle 4K 60, and it can handle 4K streaming. So if you want to use this thing as like basically a Netflix streaming box, you can. It handles it all very well. I want to get upgrades out of the way first because this is what I love about mini PCs in general, and especially ACEMAGIC mini PCs. When you first open up this case, you do want to open it from the top. If you open it from the bottom, you will be greeted with this. Underneath the fan here is the CPU. You do not want any part of this. This is what you want. There are 2 SSD slots. Ooh, I like that. So let's go ahead and add a second drive to this. It has 2 NVMe slots, which is great. Now, here's something that is annoying about this case is these 2 wires right here. Thankfully, there is already a screw right here, so you don't have to supply your own. Now, if you want to replace the RAM here, it's very easy. You just do that, and it slides right out. So if you want to replace these, so if you want to slap 64 gigs inside of this thing, the case is just like super annoying to deal with. So you got to take the on button will just fall out. So you have to like put the on button back right there, and you have to finagle these wires. You have to like hold them down. You also have to try to make sure that the on button doesn't fall off somehow. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I got it. Let's see. Yeah, that's not right. There we have it. So we've got our little upgraded mini PC. I've got some extra storage in here. Now, if you want to replace the SATA SSD that comes with this thing by default as a boot drive, you're gonna have to do a couple extra steps. You can't just clone a SATA drive to an NVMe drive and then have your computer boot. It will require a couple extra steps, which honestly, for something like this, kind of isn't worth it. Creative and work-related tasks. That to me is the main appeal of mini PCs. I edit most of the videos on this channel on some sort of mini PC, and I'm gonna edit the entire thing on this. Look at how snappy this is. I mean, this is full resolution, no proxies. This is the beauty of having that internal SSD slot. It really, really does help with editing, and I'm really surprised just how much abuse this thing can take. I've had no issues. If you're making YouTube videos or something like that, this is very usable for 4K video editing, Photoshop, very, very light work in After Effects and stuff like that. It does struggle with heavy graphics workloads like that, so keep that in mind. I also tried using this for music production and again, completely fine. I'm able to load massive contact libraries on this thing, no issues. Okay, now gaming. Do not buy a mini PC for gaming. Can you game on this? A little bit. You're mainly going to be limited to older titles, WoW Classic, Runescape, League of Legends, Age of Empires. Mostly it's going to work best on games with like stylized graphics. Games such as Grand Blue Fantasy Relink are perfect examples. This is a workhorse PC, not a gaming PC. Don't get it mixed up. So yeah, this is yet another very good release from ACEMAGIC. I'm not surprised at all. Despite the past controversy around this brand, I would recommend just make sure that you do a clean install of Windows. This is good. I like it. I'm going to be using it. Definitely worth checking out. If you want to pick this up for yourself, I have an affiliate link in the description, or you can check out my other videos if this is not the one you want. I also post my original music to this channel and a bunch of other random stuff too, so like, subscribe, and comment, and see ya.